Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous class, we have learned about the how we can create the file and directory. We have created the file using the touch command and the vi editor, and we have created a directory using the mkdir. Okay, now it's time to see how we can copy the file and directory. Okay, now let's go to the putty. Now currently I am in the, let me clear the screen. Okay, now let me use the pwd to see the what is the present directory, print working directory. I'm currently in this directory. Okay, now let's take a scenario. What is the file present inside it? Okay, these are the file present inside it. Okay, let's take a scenario. Let me go inside cd dot dot. Okay, and let me go inside here. Let's see first how we can copy a file. Okay, if I cat this file, that is the resu file. Okay, this has written, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative video, thank you. Okay, and if I want to copy the file of the content to another file, then how we can possible? For that you have to use the cp command. If you use the cp and the file, which file you want to copy, that is the resu file, and in which file you want to write the information. I want to write information into a new file name, then let me write the new file. Okay, this is something file name I have written where I want to write the information from this file. Okay, the cp is for copy and the file name from where we want to copy the information, and the file name where we want to write the information. Let me enter it. Let me do the ls-ltr. Now let's cat the new file. Okay, this is the thing we can done. You can see in new file currently we have the information, same information. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative video, thank you. Okay, so what we have done, first thing we have written the like that cp. Let me write in the notepad itself. Cp is to copy, and here the file name one and the file name new file name. Okay, the cp is the command and the file name where the information currently presented, where the data presently presented, and the new file name where I want to write the information. Now the second way we can do, we can write the same information to the existing file also. Then how it is possible? Let's me cat another file. You can see the resu file has the information of this, and if I see the first file has information of this. Okay, if I want to write resu file information to the first file along, then how we can possible? Use the cp and the file from which we want to write the information and the file where we want to write the information, and just click on enter. Now this time cat the file where you have written the information. Now you can see I have written the information, but the main thing is that if I do the ls-ltr, you can see first file that where I have written the information, what was the information earlier present, that all will be gone, because we are writing the information, not we are overriding the information. There is a difference between writing and overwritten. Okay, writing is something like that we are replacing whatever the content earlier present and we are putting the new information. Okay, and overriding is something that we are putting the information whatever the earlier information present, we are adding some more content. Okay, the cp is a command basically we use to write the information. Okay, so we can do one thing, we can use the cp, we can use the cp and the file name where from which we want to write the information, and the new file name where we want to write the information. Either we can do one more thing, cp the file name where from which we want to write the information, and the existing file name where we want to write the information. Existing file name. Okay, so this thing, hope you have hope it will be clear. Let me write one more time, cp. Let's take this file, new file information I want to write into the new file one. Now if I cat the new file one, you can see same information is present here. Okay, now this is the way to copy the file. Okay, but what if I want to copy directory? If I want to copy the information from one directory to the other directory, then what is the possible way? Okay, let me clear it this. The copying file it is done. Now let's see the copying directory. Currently I have a one directory, that is the first directory that I have created few minute back in the earlier lecture. If I go inside the cd first directory, and if you use, you can see these are the something file and directory present inside this first directory, and I want to copy these all information to a another new directory. Then similarly we can do, we can either copy the information from the existing directory to new directory, or to the existing directory also. So we can copy this information to a new directory or the existing directory. Then how you can possible? Let me show you. You can cp, and let me try to write the cp file this directory, and then another like that the new directory. Okay, so I am cping, I'm copying this directory to this directory. This directory currently I am not, I am creating new. Okay, let me enter. You can see it is giving error. What error is getting? Not specified omitting directory. Seems to be they are not recognizing this as a directory, because in similar manner we few minute back we have copied the file cp file 1 and the file 2. Okay, then there should be a different command. Then we have a command cp minus r, and the directory name from where we want to copy the information, and the new directory name where we want to write the information. Now it is copied, and if I do the ls minus ltr, what does r means? R is called something called recursive. Okay, that you have to do cp minus r. Cp is to copy, r is something recursive. Recursive means whatever present inside this, copy it. Okay, and the this is something new directory that was not earlier present, I am copying it. Okay, so let me just write it to notepad and to show you, explain you. Cp minus r is something syntax. This is the first directory that was earlier, that was existing already, where some information, some directory and something file was present, and this is something, the new directory that I have created. Then if I go inside the cd new directory, and if I do the ls minus ltr, you can see all same three file was present, that is the subdir, file 1 and file 2. And if you go to the same to cd dot dot and cd first directory, and if I do the ls minus ltr, you can see In the new directory, we have the file sub dir and file2, file1. In the first directory also we have file2, file1 subdirectory. So this is the way we can copy the file, copy the directory, sorry. Now this is the thing we have done, okay? But we can do same thing as we do in the file. We can copy the same thing to the existing directory also, okay? And how we can possible? Let me let me uh, let me do one thing. Let me create a directory mkdir, and the directory name is first. No, let me first not resu dir directory. I have created a directory. Okay, if I do the ls-ltr, and let me write something inside this directory. Let me, currently you can see there is no file. Let me write some file touch, and the file one. There is one file I have created inside resu directory. Okay, now go back and go to, currently you can see I have the three directory: first directory, new dir, and the resu dir. Okay, let's take these resu dir, the existing directory. In previous, what I have done, I have copied the information from first directory to new directory, and new directory was not present. I have just created this while running the syntax. I have when I run this syntax, new directory automatically got created. But this time what I am doing, I am writing the information instead of new directory. I am writing the information to existing directory, which is the resu directory. Okay, so let's use the cp minus r and the directory name from which I want to copy the information, and the directory name where I want to write the information. Okay, let's click enter. Now let's click ls-ltr. Let's go inside the resu dir, and let's do the ls-ltr. Okay, you can see what I have done. Inside this resu dir, this directory has been copied, and this file was already present, so this directory has been copied inside this. Okay, then what we have learned here, let me brief the whole lecture. Okay, if you want to copy a file, then you have to do the cp and the file where you want to copy the information, and the new file name where you want to copy the information, or you can use the existing file name where you want to write the information. Either you can do the existing file name, or you can create the new file name. Similarly, if you want to copy a directory, then you have to use the cp minus r for recursive, and the directory name from where you want to write the information. And either you can use the new directory, then you can write the new name where you can create the new directory, or you can write the existing directory name where we want to copy the information. Okay, so this is all about the copying the file and directory. Again, if you have any doubt, any confusion, you can send me a mail at the learn and pass official. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe for more informative video. Thank you all.